Artificial intelligence will take your job. Are you aware that artificial intelligence is already in the process of taking your job? It's happening now, and quite fast across many sectors. But is this a bad thing, or does it mean new opportunities arise? What do the tech tycoons like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg have to say about it, and which jobs will disappear? Stay tuned to hear all about it. Welcome to the World Econ News. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and hit the notification button to get updates and information about the latest international economic news items. Get out of your comfort zone. This is a serious issue. Artificial intelligence, aka AI, is stealing your job. Does it matter what field or sector you are in? Smart machines and software programs are already putting millions out of work every year. It is happening, and the governments are not doing anything about it. Why? In the name of progress. However, most sane, unbiased experts who care about people more than reckless, unregulated billionaire-led progress say it's all about the super rich getting richer. Here is a real scary figure about this widely ignored truth. According to a report by the World Economic Forum issued in 2020, the rise of machines and automation would globally eliminate a huge 85 million jobs by 2025. The report goes on to state that there are also mere expectations that 97 million jobs will be created due to the progress in AI and automation during the same period, hence 12 million jobs will be added. Then the same report says that by 2025, work will be divided equally among humans and machines. This sounds confusing, so I spoke to some analysts, and they said only the first figure in the report is true, and things could be worse. As for the other figures, it seems the report writers are trying to create confusion in order to please the institution's 1,000 corporate members who fund the WEF. Okay, so you probably want more evidence, right? Check this out. In the past 2 years, more than 40 million people in the world's richest countries left their jobs voluntarily to become their own bosses. Nevertheless, the governments of these countries, along with the corporate giants and the media, did not seem to mind at all. Life went on as if nothing happened. Do you want to know why? This presented an opportunity for all corporations in all sectors to begin implementing their plans for substituting human workers with AI-powered machines and programs, which saves them not billions but trillions of dollars in wages every year. Allow me now to stun you with a figure. In the USA alone, AI and smart automation save companies $2.7 trillion in wages annually. Yes, that's in the trillions, and that was before more than 20 million Americans quit their jobs over the past 2 years. Okay, relax. You have some doubts and want some solid proof. No worries, you're gonna get it. Now listen to what the technology tycoons are saying. These are their own words, not mine. Elon Musk said that the job losses would be so severe the government would be forced to pay people to live. He said, there's a pretty good chance we end up with a universal basic income, or something like that due to automation. Yeah, I'm not sure what else one would do. I think that's what would happen. Facebook founder and CEO Mark Zuckerberg promoted the idea of universal basic income during his commencement speech to Harvard in May 2021. Now it's our time to define a new social contract for our generation. We should explore ideas like universal basic income to give everyone a cushion to try new things. I think he meant giving everyone some time and space to piss off, stay home using Facebook and the metaverse while waiting for the next welfare check along with some charity from the Salvation Army. Bill Gates said, robots taking over our jobs will make us more efficient and lead to more free time. Well, certainly we can look forward to the idea that vacations will be longer at some point. If we can actually produce twice as much as we make today with less labor, the purpose of humanity is not just to sit behind a counter and sell things, you know. There will be challenges because the rate of change will be faster in the next 20 years than it's been before. Look, I'm no freaking expert, but I think he meant we all shall prepare for a permanent vacation on welfare. Richard Branson said, I think with the coming of AI and other things, there is a certain danger of income inequality. The inequality will be caused by the amount of jobs artificial intelligence is going to take away, and so on. There's no question technology will eliminate jobs. So, are you getting the idea here? They are promoting the fact of putting you out of work and on welfare as something that's already happening and gaining traction. Please forget all the movie stuff about robots and AI, etc., and snap out of the dream, because AI-powered machines and software are already all over the place and extremely important. You want to know how important AI has become? Listen to the Russians. Here is Russian President Vladimir Putin's take on AI. Artificial intelligence is the future, not only for Russia but for all humankind. It comes with colossal opportunities, but also threats that are difficult to predict. Whoever becomes the leader in this sphere will become the ruler of the world. Look, AI is already at work all around us. It's affecting everything from our search results to our online dating matches. Recent data shows that the use of AI in many sectors of business has grown up by up to 400% over the last 2 years. There's no way around it. Artificial intelligence is already changing our civilization. Listen to what Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella said when asked about AI. Digital technology pervasively is getting embedded into every place. Everything, every person, every walk of life is being fundamentally shaped by digital technology. It's happening in our homes, our work, our places of entertainment. It's amazing to think of the world as a computer. I think that's the right metaphor for us as we go forward. I wonder if I can get a job on this big computer he's talking about. Hang on now, I think I forgot to give you a little explanation of what AI is. Okay, here we go. It's the intelligence demonstrated by machines, meaning programmers and AI specialists are using sophisticated programming languages and very complex coding to make machines as human-like as possible in terms of processing information, logic, creativity, behavior, and most importantly, learning. Basically, they're creating an artificial human brain that has no limits, does not forget, and does not need sleep or coffee breaks. You might think, well, that's not all that advanced, and corporations have not made massive achievements yet. But Elon Musk, who is obsessed with AI and invests heavily in it, said something rather scary about the secrets of AI. He said, "I have exposure to the most cutting-edge AI, and I think people should be really concerned by it." So, what are the economic benefits of AI? Well, the answer is extremely simple. AI and automation enable firms to reduce the number of workers while limiting the power of trade unions, hence saving trillions of dollars annually. Now, to the big question. Which jobs are expected to disappear in rich countries in the next 20 years because of AI and automation? Here's the list, and please forgive me in advance for the bad news. Data entry clerks, administrative and executive secretaries, accounting, bookkeeping and payroll clerks, accountants and auditors, assembly and factory workers, business services and administration managers, client information and customer service workers, general and operation managers, mechanical and machinery repairs, material recording and stock-keeping clerks, and yes, even voiceover artists and narrators. Leading philosophers, scientists, activists, IT experts, human rights experts, educators, and scholars from around the globe collectively agree that AI and automation are not the problems. And just like any other construct or system that is created by humans, it's the creators and controllers' role, combined with government regulations and policies, aka the social system, that decides the process of implementation, outcome, and final results of any new innovation or system with a wide universal effect. The godfather of deep learning, Geoffrey Hinton, once said about AI technology, "If you can dramatically increase productivity and make more goodies to go around, that should be a good thing. Whether or not it turns out to be a good thing depends entirely on the social system and doesn't depend at all on technology. People are looking at the technology as if the technological advances are a problem. The problem is in the social systems, and whether we're going to have a social system that shares fairly or one that focuses all the improvements on the 1% and treats the rest of the people like dirt. That's nothing to do with technology. I hope the rewards will outweigh the downsides, but I don't know whether they will, and that's an issue of social systems, not with the technology. Elon Musk had a say on this issue. He once said, "We've got to regulate AI, robotics like we do food, drugs, aircraft, and cars. Public risks require public oversight. Getting rid of the FAA won't make flying safer. They're there for a good reason." Bill Gates also had a say. He said, "If a human worker does $50,000 of work in a factory, that income is taxed. If a robot comes in to do the same thing, you'd think we'd tax the robot at a similar level." He meant taxation as a method for discouraging companies from replacing people with machines. Now, check out this fact. The McKinsey Institute estimates that AI may deliver an additional economic output of around $13 trillion by 2030, increasing global GDP by about 1.2% annually. This will mainly come from the substitution of labor by automation and increased innovation in products and services. The code words in the last sentence are, yes, you guessed it right, substitution of labor. The academic researcher and writer Nick Bostrom, author of Superintelligence, once said, "Before the prospect of an intelligence explosion, we humans are like small children playing with a bomb. Such is the mismatch between the power of our plaything and the immaturity of our conduct. Superintelligence is a challenge for which we are not ready now and will not be ready for a long time. We have little idea when the detonation will occur, though if we hold the device to our ear, we can hear a faint ticking sound." As of this moment, all evidence points that AI is not just a threat to your job, but to life and humanity, because the most advanced AI and robots in existence are somewhere in the world's superpowers' military warehouses. Would you like to learn more about what influences the world economies and global financial flows? Click on one of the videos that shows up on the left or go to our channel to find other interesting topics. See you next time.